have got some Iron Dog champions here, Nick and Tyler with Team CC and Team 7. So I would love for you guys to have a little chat with them. We're going to ask them a few questions. So you guys are coming back. You're defending your guys' titles.
Yep.
And how long do you guys train for? Now that you guys are veterans and you've been doing it so long, is your training any different? Or do you guys have a routine down that you use? Pretty standard gym, log hours on the trail?
It hasn't changed a lot. We still ride a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'd say as far as a program, yeah, it's pretty, like Nick and I sit down and I think even back in November, we know what dates we're going to do certain rides, right? Like this is when we should be to Puntilla. This is when we should be doing McGrath or going into the interior. This is, we kind of have an idea on those milestones, and that pretty much stays on track. And I mean, yeah, we have certain rides that we know we need to make and a certain amount of them. It used to be, like we've talked in the past, rides to Puntilla were unheard of. Now, I think we've been to Puntilla 5 times or something this year, like it's just a casual. Yeah, I guess, if you don't go to Puntilla, it doesn't really feel like you rode.
Oh my
gosh. A ride to Squinton or Shell Lake is kind of I don't know, for us is a morning jaunt and you're back. It just feels like kind of lame.
That's impressive because that section of the trail is probably some of the worst sections of the trail, and they're doing it like a daily ride. So
now it's one of our favorites.
There you go. So that's how well trained they are. To be an Iron Dog champion, they are the extreme endurance athletes, and this is a sport that is so undercover, and we would love to see it blow up. And these guys need to be right alongside or above Baja, Dakar, all of that, because what they do is unheard of. They have to know how to wrench on their sleds and race them at the same time. So they're out there alone running. They have support. So is there something that you guys find as veterans? Is there something that you guys help a lot of rookie teams out? Do you guys give any advice to some of the other young? Do they come to you guys for advice?
Yeah, we pretty much talk to anybody who has a question. Yeah, even other people on different brands, the same brand as us. We help each other out.
Yeah, I'd say, I don't know, at this point of our career too, I'm a little more open than I may have been even, 3 years ago. I guess I'd rather see some of these guys start coming up and then, taking the reins. Nick and I don't think that you're going to see Nick and I doing this into our 50s or late 40s. I think it's one of those things, there is an end and it's in sight. I would love to see the race continue.
Yes.
And I think in order for it to continue, some of these teams are going to have to start taking those reins and stepping up and doing these certain rides and certain things. And I think that we're far more open with passing along information to try and help out, especially guys on the same brand as us that we can help with.
Awesome.
I think it's good for the races.
Yeah, Team CC is a big sponsor for the racers that run the Ski-Doos, and they make a big difference for a lot of these teams. Is there anything that you guys would give for advice for any of these young people thinking about doing the Iron Dog, especially out of state? Because to run the Iron Dog in state, you've got access to the trails, you've got access to the sponsors that are usually more aware of what the race is about. All these teams that are out of state, it's kind of a shocking thing to try and even learn about. And since there's such little coverage for the Iron Dog, what would you suggest for them as if they're trying to train?
I don't know. Ride a lot, don't stop.
Yeah.
Just get used to riding. You don't get to stop an Iron Dog, you just got to go. You don't get to take your helmet off and take a drink of water. You just got to keep moving until you're on that layover.
Everything's on the clock.
Yep. Every minute counts.
Every minute, every millisecond. What are some of the issues that you guys have had? I know you guys haven't always run together, and that's something that the Iron Dog veterans have switched teams up, and they go around and do all sorts of things. Is there something that you guys have come across working together out there on the trail that you think that your communication is just almost like ESP at a point? Because you guys have been running so much together, or do you guys have comm?
We have comms,
units?
yeah, we talk to each other. We don't have conversations.
Right.
We just
short answers.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Are you there?
Yeah, everything good?
You
Yes.
gotta take a pee. I'm stopping. So you both stop at the same time.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. I watch. I usually follow, so I just watch it. I can slow down, see what's going on.
You do. You get used to it. I mean, it is. It's. I don't know. It's not that much different in a lot of ways. I'm still riding it similar than I was when I raced with Tyson for a lot of years. That transitioned really easily over with Nick, I would say, just for the fact that their program was similar to ours. That it was very, as well as detail oriented and took it very serious. And, well, with that, and going back to your question with people getting into it, is like it doesn't have to be that die hard stringent. Like, get out there and enjoy it. Like, it's still the sport of being out and just going riding. Iron Dog is an opportunity to see a lot of Alaska that you're never going to see in any other manner. The expedition's a great entry segue into it. As maybe you see that and say, hey, this is for me, it isn't. You start to see the buildup of understanding the pro race and what it takes. And it's probably not going to happen your first year, and not get discouraged. Like, that's where you start to see more and more of these teams that they're getting better as the years progress, and they're picking up and and paying attention to what other people are doing and what works, what doesn't work, what failed for them. Same as us, right? There's a lot of races I could have won that I look back on now, and Monday morning quarterbacking, hindsight's 2020. It's
lots of those.
I can count at least 5 wins I should have that if I would have just been smarter.
Wow.
And I'd say that's where we are now, is you understand that. And it's a lot easier when you understand to stay calm in situations and not get worked up.
Do you think some of that comes with age? Because you guys have been running all your life, and so usually as the older you get, you kind of a little more reserved, especially after you have kids. I don't know for you, but that really changed a lot of things for me out riding. Is that something that you guys find is like you now are not so quick to blip the throttle as much in certain sections? You're more reserved, or
I would say we're
more calculated, and
we make quicker, better decisions.
there you go. Right on.
Yeah, not quicker, bad decisions.
Yeah.
I think
Because
that
we've made enough bad decisions that we know.
Yeah. So to be an Iron Dog champion, it is something that is more difficult than you can imagine. I can't even tell you what it's like, because I'm not an Iron Dog champion. I've just finished, and I'm telling you, what these men have done is impressive. And so I would love, if you guys have any more questions, I would definitely love to answer them, and I will ask them as well. Is there anything you guys would like to tell our viewers, and where can they go? Do you guys have a Facebook page?
The Facebook page, Iron Dog Team 7. Check us out there, as well as Instagram. You can check out Iron Dog Team 7, or as well Tyler T. Ackelstead at Instagram. Both, we keep stuff up to date on all those. So yeah,
Sweet.
Thanks
What's
a lot.
your next? Same place?
Same thing, yeah.
All right. Well, thank you guys for the interview.
Right on the bow.
All right. There you go. Tubers and footers. Be sure to follow them along the trail. Awesome.
That wasn't too bad.